Okay guys, we're back to part 2. Let me just make sure. Excuse the movement. I'm just trying to get myself straightened back out. Okay, there we go. Time has started all over again. Yay! Okay, so remember we were at the point where we just put the Elmer's glue all over this. See how that's done? Okay, so then we want to glue it onto here, onto the foil. This is going to be the back. And we want to give ourselves enough room to wrap around all of it too. Okay, which I'm sure this is more than enough. Yeah, it's more than enough to wrap all the way around. Okay, so we want to press down on that so that this adheres to the foil. Okay, so get a nice adherence. Okay, next, get my hands wiped off there. Next, we're going to take this glue again. Squeezing out my brush. We're going to take this glue again, and we're going to do the same thing now to the front. First start with the back, and then go to the front. I just think it's a little easier to do it that way. I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Anyway. Alright, again, let's just put some big gobs of glue in places, and then that way, that just saves you a lot of trouble of having to, like, squeeze glue out of this stupid bottle. Okay, so you see all the gobs of glue. Let's get all the gobs of glue into all the crevices, over all the pennies. Okay, here we go. Okay. This is such a fun project, you guys, and what's the most fun about it is just like the results afterwards. It's just crazy results. And what's going to be nice is you're going to be able to see what the forged metal really looks like, because I didn't, oh, you know what, I need to put that piece of wax paper, remember that, like I did last time? Let me put that down, just so we don't, see how I want to separate between the page and the inside cover. There we go, so we don't have to worry about any of this glue getting anywhere else. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think we got everything really well. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to take this and go over this. Go fold it over. Okay, make sure that's getting, and then just press down. Now what you're doing is you're pressing down too, so that you start exposing all of the, I'm going to show you, all the corrugated cardboard. So everything that's underneath here now, you're exposing it all. I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. So you just rub with your hands, and it will all just start appearing like magic. Rub over everything. Don't rub too hard. You don't want to break your foil. Okay, you guys have to see this. Is that fabulous or what? Fabulous! And it gets better than this because we're going to put black paint over this in a minute. So do that to the other side too, so all your stuff comes out. And rub all your corrugated cardboard and your dimes and your pennies and your twine or your little lace rope I have on here and all of that. Okay, let me show you how this one works now. Isn't that fabulous? I can't believe this technique. I'm in love with this technique. It's just fabulous. Okay, now this is the important part. Open up to the first page. And what we got to do, take the wax paper, our little protective coating, put that to the side. Okay, what we're going to do, is mine already broke a little bit, which is, oh no, it didn't break. Well, kind of. Doesn't really matter. What we want to do is right here, where the page begins and this begins right here in this little section, we want to cut that right in the center. So when we do our folding, that just folds really easy. So, okay, so see where I cut that out? Right there. No big deal. Okay, and then, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold like that. And you know what we need to be doing? We need to be gluing at the same time. So, let's take and put a little bit of glue on something. We'll put on this wax paper. Excuse me for the noise. Okay. So, here we go. Okay, put a little bit of glue down. And then what you can do is you can do the same technique on the inside of this. We're not going to do that on this project just for time's sake. But you know, you can do this on the inside, or you could cover it with something else on the inside, whatever you choose to do. I use my big bingo cards, which I have a kit that's for sale on Etsy. And it has a bunch of good stuff in it, so you might want to check that out. You can check out my Etsy site. There's a little thing on the bottom. Okay, so there we go with that. And then we'll just bring this in. And you know what? We'll tuck this a little bit. And we'll tuck this in a little bit. And you can do this any way you want. This is just the way I'm doing it. Okay? So it all tucks in. And let's put, so now we know how it's tucked in. We can go ahead and put a little bit of glue on here. And everything can be glued together. Put that back over there. Alright, you guys are making a little bit more noise again. I gotta get this glue out of here. Okay. Okay, so we did that. See how there's a bunch of glue on there? And then we're just going to turn that in. Turn that right in. It lays nice and flat, so whatever else you decide you want to put on the inside, if you want to do more of this forged metal technique, you can, or something else. But see how that's all folded in? Okay, let's go ahead and go, you know what, let's put our wax piece of paper back. You know what, I just ruined that wax piece of paper. Well, we'll have to be careful and pray that nothing happens, because I just ruined my wax paper over there. Okay. Let's take this wax paper off. I think we should be fine. Yeah, there's not a bunch, it's not wet over there. So we should be just fine. Okay, anyway. We're going to do the same thing. Let's get the glue on here. Okay. Get the glue. You can apply it to here, or you can apply it to the foil, either way. Okay, so let's fold up the ends. You can't see me in the thing, but you're going to see me do it to the top. Okay, see right here? We're going to fold that in. And I just did that to the bottom. I was a little bit out of frame when I did that part. Let me just scoot this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, again, let's put some more glue on here. Next time I do this, I'll prep all this glue thing. There's a lot of glue used in this. Okay, here we'll go ahead and put a bunch of glue on the whole thing, top to bottom. Kind of helps to have a little towel because this gets a little sticky. And I'm using my junk mat. So if you guys are wondering, like, why is our table look so junky? This is my junk mat when I'm doing painting and messy things. Okay, so we're going to fold this in. And this just folds right in, really easy. You don't even have to fold that one. Like how we had to kind of fold the corners in on the last one because it was longer. We didn't even have to do that on this one. I'll show you what I meant. Let me just wipe off my hands a little bit. Okay, this is how this looks. See? So you just fold that in. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. You can lay another piece of foil over here and do that forged metal look on the inside of this too if you want. So whatever you want to do on the inside. We're not going to worry about the inside today because I'm just trying to show you how to do this forged metal. Okay. And let's go ahead and put the glue, top back on my glue, and get my brush and some water before everything goes to stickiness. Okay, here we go. So this is how everything looks right now. Okay, you guys, this is where the magic comes in. You take some black paint, and you go like this. Let me get another brush really quick. Yes, this one will do. Okay, and you're going to brush like this, all the way at top, like this, keep brushing. And now you're going to get a towel, or I would get a towel, like some t-shirt towel that you don't care about, because paper towels tend to like leave all these little markings everywhere. Okay, what you're going to do is I have an old piece of towel here. You're going to go straight down like this. So you wiped it on, and then you're going to wipe it off. Okay, you can go across too. It doesn't make a difference. Across, whatever. You just want to start wiping some of this off. So I need to go to the inside of my towel. Okay, I'm going down. Go down. I lied. Don't go across. Go down. Going down takes off more, and it looks better. I only did this once before, so bear with me a little. Okay, you guys, look how fabulous this looks. Is that the coolest thing ever? Look how that looks like forged metal. It's fabulous. Okay, hurry up and do it to the front so I don't have to try to make this a longer video. Part 3. Who wants to watch this until part 3? I want to get this done in the 20 minutes that I only have. Okay, and then go along the side of this too. Okay. Okay. Now, again. Oh, that just got my glue. That's not good. Okay. Again, you want to take it down, wiping it all the way off and making sure you get everywhere so it looks good. Good on the sides. Okay. Change parts of the paper towel. You know, I have another old shirt right here I'm going to use. That got kind of used up. Okay, there we go. That worked a lot better. I'm going to throw this towel into the garbage before I get it everywhere. We don't want to do that. Okay. Now let me show you guys how this looks. Look. Is that the coolest ever? So from here you can go ahead and decorate it any way you want. But I just think it looks so fabulous. Look how aged it looks. I just think this is fabulous. And that's the journal, you guys. I think that is just so cool looking. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that. And hope you guys all try this technique. I think it's a really, really fabulous technique. I kind of have a lot of mess going. And I want to show you guys one other thing before we go. Look at this. This is done, and doesn't that look like leather, you guys? It's done with foil too, but you're using like a dark brown, no, using black, wipe off, dark brown, wipe off, and then like an auburny brown, and then I put a clear coat of a, you can use glossy accents, but it's too expensive, so I use this other one, which I'll show you, because I'll do a tutorial on this, but you put a glossy finish on top. But look how that looks like leather. So you could do a journal, a leather-bound journal. You could do boxes, anything in your projects. This is another great technique. So I'm going to do another tutorial on this technique soon. Okay? So, like I said, I hope you guys all try this. And you guys have a great craft day. Thanks. Bye.